YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy D Dyson. Just wanted to give my final thoughts or my review on the Oscars 2024 that took place last night. I was thoroughly enjoyed with the show, how it started an hour early. So the fact that it was like three and a half hours and ended, or probably 4 hours, because I think it ended at 8 Pacific time. But I like how we started the show with Best Supporting Actress, where I was looking for Divine to win as she won her first Oscar. And she was the first to do a clean sweep with the Golden Globes, SAG Award, and now an Academy Award. I'm thoroughly enjoyed watching her and her acceptance speech of being just be yourself, and it was truly emotional. And even when Lupita Nyong'o was saying that she used her grandmother's glasses, and you could just see her tear up because she was really trying to really play the role in the holdovers. I watched the holdovers. You can go check out my review for that. So I opened up with that. Jimmy Kimmel as being the host again. I think this should be Jimmy Kimmel's last year being a host. I just think so. They need to find another comedian that can actually really host. Probably do with Kevin Hart. Of course, what he was saying, all the backlash and all that crap. Let Kevin Hart be an Oscar host just to see what he does. Only because the tasteless jokes with Robert Downey Jr. about the addiction and all that, and he was pointing to his nose like, you know, it's on the nose, and then he was like, wrap it up, you know, like, Jimmy, bro, like that was his moment is always going to be kind of shunned because of his addiction. But Robert Downey Jr. did a really great job of overcoming that and being himself. Another was, everyone's talking about it, John Cena coming out there naked on to do like a host of one of the awards, and everyone kept saying that it's a humiliation ritual that Hollywood does, along with putting on a dress so he can keep his millions or do millions. And it was to me, I was kind of like, I was just like, dude, you don't have to do this, man. And it's like, dude, you're pushing 50 and you're trying to break into Hollywood and you're doing some of the weirdest things to be in Hollywood. I was kind of like, whatever, man. Even with The Rock being in attendance, and I was telling myself, I'm like, they never made The Rock do any of this type of stuff, but that's John Cena. I mean, don't really know who John Cena is until you start seeing what he likes to do, and I was kind of like, yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I didn't want to speak about it because I was like, this ain't it. You got a lot of kids that always will look up to you, especially the alpha male that you played in WWE, and now you're having to do these weird things up in Hollywood just to make a dollar. I wasn't a fan of that. As far as Ryan Gosling doing It's Just Ken, I was kind of like, it's whatever. The Barbie movie itself, I was like, whatever. But the fact that Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie wasn't nominated really was like, wow. Like, that's $1 billion movie, and the director or the actress, leading actress, was not nominated. They were nominated in every other award but the Academy Award, which was really messed up. But I was still happy to see that they were in attendance just to see about the movie, you know, so that was pretty cool. A lot of Oppenheimer. I was really happy about that. That was, to me, the movie of the year. Christopher Nolan winning Best Director. The Best Visual Effects, hands down, Godzilla. I was so happy for them because look at the limited budget. I think that movie was like 10 to 25 million, and look, they won an Oscar for it, you know. So imagine them having 100 million and the CGI will be 50, 100 times better. So I cannot wait for Godzilla 2 to come out with them, or Godzilla Minus One. I was really happy with them. Again, Best Director, I was really happy with Christopher Nolan, as this is his first Oscar. Same thing with Cillian Murphy, as this is his first Oscar. Those two have been in a lot of movies together, where he always had Cillian Murphy somewhere in there, because they're both, you know, from the UK. I know Cillian Murphy is Irish, but he was from over there. So they always had that kinship. And then now bringing it home with Oppenheimer, I was really like, mwah. I was really thoroughly happy with that movie. The thing that hurt me the most was Lily Gladstone, that did not get her Oscar. It went over to Emma Stone for Poor Things. And I was telling myself, I'm like, Lily has been winning it in every every other award, but you know, somebody had to have an Oscar snub. And I was like, that's really messed up how they love to mess with people of color when it comes to snubbing. That was truly a stain on that, because I was like, you know, I could see why some of them actresses and actors would be like, I don't want to go here because you know you're not going to get picked, you know, so it's like, why go? But the highlight of the night for me was Robert Downey Jr., only because of what he overcame, because a lot of people, just not even actors, but people in general, don't come back from what he comes back from. That he was really off the beaten path. And I still remember in 1999, Gothica, where they said that he broke Halle Berry's arm from being on coke so bad, and that they had to check on him every day. It was really bad, and how he had to live like week to week for his paycheck because the drugs were so bad. And going from that to Iron Man and changing his whole life around with his wife as being like his counselor, his therapist, and everything to him, and changed his life. And now he got his Oscar. He was nominated for Chaplin, I think, in '93. I thought he won it, but this is his very first Oscar because that changed. And I was like, that was really was like, man, Iron Man finally got an Academy Award, because he should have got it for Avengers when he said, I am Iron Man, and did that. He should have won one for that. Only if superhero movies was being classified for Academy Awards. He should have won that. The fact that Al Pacino went out there and didn't even really announce the nominees. He said, my eyes is she Oppenheimer, and that was about it. And I was like, don't be inviting no 83-year-old man to say something, especially that man don't even have reading glasses on. So he was just kind of like, I need to hurry up and get in and out of here, so I don't want to mess this up. So it left a weird question mark, but you know, Oppenheimer was definitely the best movie of the year. I can't complain with that. As far as anything else with the Oscars, you know, I really enjoyed the fact that it was, you know, that 3 hour, 4 hours. I love that the old actresses and old actors paid homage to the people that was in those roles, and kind of how they just kind of talked to them. It's like, you know, with Coleman Domingo, you know, and different people talking to them about their role. And I was like, that's dope. That's dope to see former winners of the Oscars coming to talk to them about where they're seated and, you know, where they were. And I was like, that was pretty dope. Also, Guillermo, that was with Jimmy Kimmel, how he's like, everyone, you know, with the tequila glass. I was like, where's those airport 1942 tequila bottles? I need one of those like ASAP. But other than that, that is my review of the Oscars 2024. I can't wait to see who's going to be in the Oscars of 2025. So, you guys enjoy my review of the Oscars. Subscribe to my channel, post a comment down below, and like the video. It's your boy, D Dyson. Peace.